Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. So glad you could join me this morning. It is July 23rd. It's about 4:20 in the morning. Hey, it's 4:20 somewhere, right? Yeah. So I figured I'd come back here and hang out, do a video. Just got done shooting a great video with my buddy Alan Crum over at Pop's Movie Dungeon, which I had one hell of a fucking fantastic time with. It was such a delight to do that video with him. It was just, as soon as we got done with the video, I just had to message him and be like, I had a fucking blast. Let's do that again immediately. So we're setting that up. About to do another one tomorrow. So anyway, I just definitely wanted to come back here and just kind of hang out in the movie room, making, this is going to be like a shoot the shit kind of video. So guys, if you're doing something, just put it on the background, whatever. I'll show a few things here and there and stuff like that. I don't really believe I've got, I don't really believe I got like a whole lot of pickups or anything like that. So, like I said, guys, this is just, it's for you, the subscribers, the ones who tune in and watch my videos. I thank the hell out of you for doing it. Thankfully, somebody's actually watching this. I'm not one of those people that really, care about, well, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, or I want 10,000 subscribers. Nothing like that. Last time I looked, it was like 190 something subscribers, and I was like, holy fuck. I still can't believe it. Like, I even got that many. Just watching some dumbass like from Georgia sitting back here in his movie room just talking about a bunch of nerd shit. So I do applaud you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and everything, and checking out the videos, and doing, hit me up in the comment section. And like I always say before, guys, hey, don't feel don't feel like you want to shy away from it. Fucking hit me up on Facebook, Johnny Walker. It's I'm sure you'll see a bunch of fucking ballaboos on there and all that shit. Hit me up. I'll be glad to converse with you back and forth. There's about 4 or 5 people on here that I talk to on a daily basis, and they become some of my best friends. It's just fucking, I try to tell other people, like, yeah, like, it's probably weird for anybody to listen to this, but I do. I live in, God, man, I live out in the middle of nowhere here in Georgia. There is literally, I have no neighbors. I have nothing. Even the place where I work at, the profession that I work is, usually I don't find anybody who's really into the same kind of shit that I'm into, the same kind of music. There's just not a whole lot of common ground with like the people that I associate, like, face to face, daily. Thankfully, like, my wife is pretty much in the same shit I am and stuff like that, and that's all great. But like I said, it's just not like I don't have like a big group of people who come over to my house. It's like, oh, like we're all into the same kind of shit. Like, nah. So it's fucking, it's great to like reach out on here and have like a few people. It's just like, yeah, man, like I'm totally down with like the same shit you are. You should check this out, blah blah blah. Before we know it, recommendations like turn into daily conversations. Daily conversations turn into just friendships that I adore. So, and I'm sure you guys heard me mention these names before, but I'll go ahead and say them. Fucking Alan Crum, fucking Cody. Uh, Love you to death. You two guys, man. Y'all fucking Donato, man. Fucking trying to get Matt involved as much as I can. That's he's gonna come down here, I think, again next week. So probably have a few beers and shoot another video. We'll probably do like we'll probably come back here and I'll try to get him to pull out like his top 5 or top 10 movies, like his favorite movies of all time, and we'll sit here and kind of go back and forth, back to back, just two drunken dumbasses. But I do appreciate the hell out of you guys, though, man. Like I said, man, Cody, Alan, Donato, Anthony. I do appreciate you guys always hitting me up and everything, man. You guys are awesome. Keith over at Agoraphobe. I've had a great pleasure, man, talking with you back and forth, man. Some of those late nights just back here, everybody's asleep, and the whole world's pretty much just went to bed, and we're kind of talking about John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13, and then all the releases that we double dipped on, shit like that. I cherish that shit. But yeah, Keith over at Agoraphobia, go check that channel out too. He's a fucking great guy. Master of the '80s, man. He's such a great guy. Go check that channel out. And Alan starting up running, man. I'm so glad to see this happening too, man. He's doing such a good job. Already got 2 videos up on his channel. He's got some great equipment, putting time, putting money into it. Not to mention all the research and homework that he's trying to do just to make everything the best that he can. Kudos to him, man. He's fucking, that dude's a go-getter, man. And I'm glad I'm so happy, man, that he pulled the trigger on doing this, and can't wait to see how many collaboration videos me and him can come up with and just have fun. Me and him have been messaging back and forth for like it's been a little over a year. So the other night when we were getting everything set up and kind of doing trial and error just to see what we could pull off for a video for YouTube, it's kind of like our first time really like having a real conversation with one another, looking at one another, even though it's through a screen. But that's fucking awesome, man. So wasn't even like meeting somebody for the first time. It's like I've been talking to you for like a fucking year and a half. Like me and you know each other like very well by now. But anyway, guys, I'm telling you too, guys, the amount of sales that we went through this year with these companies too. Holy shit, guys! Hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I've seen like Man v Film and other places like that just being like, Jesus Christ, man! Like we're getting bombarded with sales. Now we can all assume we do have our annual sales that are just normal practice. Severn's going to do their mid-year sale, their Black Friday sale. Vinegar Syndrome is always pretty much they've been doing that shit a long time too. Halfway to Black Friday sale and their Black Friday sale. They even do like their adult titles during February most of the time. What was that? Screen Factory does their Shocktober sale, their February sale, which is Love is in the Scare sale. But man, we have really saw like a lot of sales like hit all over the summer. Not to mention that I didn't even get a chance to look at it, but somebody mentioned that 88 Films just recently had a sale, and I was just like, fucking, it was probably a good thing I didn't look at it because Jesus Christ, I already spent so much money. Kino, I know they do like Kino Lorber does some like the best sales from what I hear. Or you can get on there and get like movies for like fucking like $7 to $11. Even some of those are new releases, like that Vanilla Ice movie. Everybody's fucking wigging out over for some reason. Like you can get on that, you can already get that for $11, and they just released it. So usually these boutique label releases are always like fucking $25 or more. So, but not to mention that, man, fucking the Aero Camp video sale this year. That was the what was that? Was that the Aero Camp video sale part 2? Because part 1 was 2020. I participated in that one from Grindhouse Video. This year I didn't participate in that, which I don't think he even did the Camp Aero video sale this year. He was just doing a Aero video sale, and then seems like it wasn't too much longer after that Aero video themselves was doing. I think they went through Diabolic this time for their Camp Aero video sale, if I'm not mistaken. So lots and lots and lots of sales. Criterion right now, I know for the whole, I guess that's the whole month of July, that's 50% off. Fucking get online, go to Barnes and Nobles, and I know, whew, man, I was just, once again, just like last year, I was just a little curious about Criterion. Don't know a whole lot about them. What I know from Criterion, what I know about Criterion is from what Cody has informed me of. And Cody, thank you so much, because I wouldn't know jack shit about that company if it wasn't for you. But just watching some of the YouTube videos of people going out and getting their stuff, going in stores, showing what they have. I can tell you that, like, a lot of that shit, I just don't know what it is. I've never heard of it before, but it definitely has my complete attention on it. Of course, like I want like the, without a doubt, like fucking scanners. Just drop my lighter. Shit, man, what was that? I don't know if Criterion put it out or not, but didn't. Nah, I was thinking of Elephant Man, which I think is David Lynch, I think. Anyway, get back on subject, Johnny. But yeah, Criterion has, was that The Great Escape? I'm definitely wanting to check that one out, man. Something about that movie's always just grabbed my attention. But man, they look like they have like a lot of great stuff. I could sit here and go on for a while exactly of what I'm interested in, but I even went to Barnes and Nobles not too long ago. I was just taking pictures of all the shit that I wanted. I know they have a release of Repo Man as well, and I was like, holy shit! Like, I love the hell out of that movie. I wouldn't mind having that release. Yeah, I guess for the whole month of July, and I'm trying to think. Does Criterion do 2 sales? The 50% off sale every year? Do they do 2 of them? Do they do one in July and then they turn around and do one towards the end of the year? I'm assuming. I don't know, but I know a lot of cats fucking hit those Criterion sales. I guess you kind of have to, because damn, if it's not on sale, it's like $40 a title, and some of those are even more expensive if they got, you know, if it's like a box set. Of course, it'll be even more. I think I saw one of those. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was like Lone Wolf or something like that. I know everybody's fucking eating that one up right now. I think that's been out for just a minute or two, but yeah, guys, a lot of sales though. Holy shit! But you know, it's one thing though, man. It's one thing about all this stuff at retail, and you know, sometimes you know you get what you pay for and everything. But it is nice to have these sales. This year I went just just myself personally. I went fucking completely crazy this year, and I don't know why I did this, but I try to like set boundaries and rules and for myself and shit. And I don't know why I bothered doing that, because I just automatically broke them as soon as I walked in on the first day. Vinegar Syndrome this year for the halfway to Black Friday sale. I think I was telling myself right at the beginning of that sale, where I was just like, you know what? I'll justify like $250. This is all I'm gonna put at it. If it goes up to 300, hey, hope no harm, no foul, but no more than that shit, man. I broke that right off the bat. And I'm not just saying what the price was on it, just like for bragging or like a piss and match or anything. It was just I set limits because I was wanting to kind of scatter some funds around and do just get some other shit, but just wound up getting the stuff. I love their company. I don't mention how much money I've spent on something just because I brag about how much money I have. Shit, y'all. I'm fucking. You see behind me, I'm broke. I fucking spent all my money on this shit. Um, a big chunk of my financial money goes into this, but I love it though. Um, yeah, Vinegar Syndrome, that halfway to Black Friday sale, 2021 this year. That was a big dent, man. I think when I got done with that thing too, I think I was looking at like $619. But man, I got great stuff, man. Can't wait to get into stuff like this right here. This fucking this Scanner Cop set. I cannot wait to get into that. My buddy Donato this was a blind buy for me, and it was a little expensive too. But it was $60, but it is 4K UHD. And just the packaging and just the presentation of the packaging alone is like, wow, man, like that's great to display on a shelf. But can't wait to dig into these. And super cool that Donato was just like, look, you didn't waste your money, because I was kind of like, man, like I don't like to spend that much money on blind buys, man. I've been burnt like that before. But he was like, I assure you, you're gonna with your taste in movies. Donato, Cody, and Alan, those motherfuckers know my taste in movies. He was like, man, you'll definitely dig that. But I was glad to get that, man. Love the packaging and that and everything. Bought a bunch of stuff, man. Just I don't really know a whole lot about, but I love blind buying shit from Vinegar Syndrome. And man, I find duds here and there. I find shit in there that I'm just like, God Almighty, man, I can't believe I fucking bought this. Like, I watched the trailer and just kind of knew the trailer was just like, this might not be for you, Johnny, but I had to jump in it anyway. So. It's Cody messaging me. Yeah, got a good bit of stuff though. But yeah, I was glad to get that Vinegar Syndrome box too. The sad thing of it is I haven't really dug into it yet though, which is no surprise. I just buy so much shit, and there's only so much time to really get back here and really dig into it, and just do fucking marathons. But I did very much too. I want to say something too. Not only for the Vinegar Syndrome sale for halfway to Black Friday sale 2021, and Severin Nukes the mid-year sale that we just had about 3.5 weeks ago. I want to give a big shout out to Master Chaos, man, for doing those videos that he did. He put in a lot of work, and he devoted a lot of time for his subscribers. And I truly adore him and love him for that. So, Master Chaos, if you're watching this by any chance, man, thank you for doing what you do, man. Like, you're a great fucking YouTuber, man. I watch your channel, like, religiously, too. But you're entertaining as it gets, man. Your personality is fucking awesome, too, man. I will tell you that some movies that you do say, like, holy fuck, like, you should probably think about buying this. Usually I end up buying those. With one movie right here in particular. Come on, Johnny, pull it out without fucking it up. Particularly Welcome Home, Brother Charles. I just bought that one during the halfway to Black Friday sale, just based on Master Chaos alone. Um, so anyway, he did a really good video, and that was for the halfway to Black Friday sale for Vinegar Syndrome. Of course, everybody knows they take their site down for a few days before the sale goes live, so they could do maintenance to it and all that good stuff. And what Master Chaos did was he got ahead of the schedule. And he said, you know what? Before they take the site down for maintenance, let's get on here and let's go through the whole Vinegar Syndrome catalog. Let's look at everything they have on the website, and let's discuss it. And man, that video is about just a little over 4 hours long. I was riding that thing with him the whole way, and just had a ball. I remember just fucking being like, Jesus Christ, having to take a fucking like a piss break and just trying to hurry up and haul ass back in the living room, so I wouldn't miss nothing of him going over the catalog and shit. But so I know as he was scrolling through the list, there's a couple titles where he was just like, "Yeah, man, like I'm telling you what, like there's Vinegar Syndrome's got some hidden gems, and Vinegar Syndrome's got some shit that's just like, ooh, man." Might want to think about it before you pull the trigger on that. Just make sure you watch it on Tubi first, which is always a safe thing. I even say that in all my videos, especially regarding Vinegar Syndrome. You should always try to peep something out before you spend a lot of money on something. But of course, when he scrolled past Welcome Home, Brother Charles right here, which just has a bonus feature on there called MMA. Um, when he went to go scroll past this one, he clicked on it, and he was just the way he broke it down. It was not good. Like his fucking attitude and his demeanor and everything was just bad for that, and it was just so perfect for me. Where I was like, when that fucking sale comes on, that's the first fucking movie I'm putting in my cart. So, um, speaking of Master Chaos, he did the same exact thing. A little bit different though. The Severin Films website was down for maintenance. Of course, they took it down right before the sale went live, and he got on there about a half hour earlier. That video is still up if you guys want to check that out. I assure you, it's pure entertainment. He's a great guy, great content. He knows his shit. I mean, just man, just a brain just full of fucking movie knowledge of, especially movie knowledge of movies that nobody's never fucking heard of or seen. But so yeah, he got on there about 30 minutes before the sale went live, and just bullshitting, communicating back and forth and everything. That's really cool that he does that. He doesn't skip comments and shit like that. He makes sure he talks to all of his subs and all that good stuff. And very very great communicator. I can give him that. That's for sure. And so the Severin sale went live, and I just happened to be watching them and everything. Severin, of course, was having some issues with their fucking site. Nothing like those 504s messages popping up that Severin has every fucking sale. But anyway, so I was watching him go through his stuff and all that, and checking out what he was putting in his cart, listening to his recommendations, talking about different actors and actresses and shit, from movies and stuff like that. So the next night, I was just kind of just sitting back here and everything. I think that sale went live like midnight going into Friday. So the next night, that Friday came along, man, I got on fucking Severin Films website, man. It was running smooth too. It wasn't really a whole lot of traffic to make it real shitty and unmanageable. And I'm telling you, Friday, Saturday, what was that? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they even went all the way into Monday, going into Tuesday almost for that sale. I went fucking crazy. That's the biggest. That is the biggest sale I've ever participated in. I'm sure there's a lot of people who would say. A lot of people that's probably a lot more familiar with Severin than I am would probably say that those prices are not that great. But I can tell you this, after the shit that I did my homework on, because I was looking at different places like Amazon, I was looking at eBay just to see if I could save a few dollars here and there on a particular title. They had, for what they did have discounted that was in the sale, I will say wholeheartedly that was a fair enough price for me. So I did. I fucking went all out, and when I tell you, I did not want to spend what I spent, but I'm glad I did because I got a great box coming, and I can't wait to check them out. I only got a couple titles there of Severin Films right there, and I can't wait to check them out. I see what their company's all about. And man, did I went way overboard. I spent exactly $800 on that fucking sale over like a 4 day period. Like I said, it was Friday night, and even on Monday night, right before the site went down, I went back in there and ordered one more movie because you can add to existing order, which always gets me, just like Vinegar Syndrome. You've already made your order, paid for your shipping and handling, then you can go back in there as many times as you want to and just add to existing order and keep putting shit in your cart. That shit gets me every time, man. So especially when I sell like that from a company I love and I'm very interested in, that shit gets the best of me, and I'll just keep going back. But hell, I think it was like a couple minutes before the site went down. I think me and Alan both ran back in there and put a copy of Cruel Jaws in our cart just to be like, hey, I'm gonna buy it, fuck it. But yeah, definitely dumped some money on that sale, and hopefully that's gonna be in pretty soon. I got my notification. I'm hoping Alan gets his pretty soon. Um, Guys, every time I mention Alan's name, I'm gonna try to make it a point just to say, please go over and check out Pop's Movie Dungeon. If anybody's watching this, just fucking stop this video. Go check out Alan. That's Pop's Movie Dungeon. He has 24 subscribers right now, and I want to see him do. I want to see him get up there. His content's too good just to fucking for people just to overlook him. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, it was me and Alan. We jumped in there and grabbed Cruel Jaws right quick. And but anyway, I did get my notification from Severin Films, and I think that was that might have been today's the 23rd, Friday. I think it was like Tuesday the 20th. The 20th, whatever. I think it was like going into the 21st. Honestly, I think it was Wednesday morning. They actually sent me the notification saying, hey, we printed your shipping label. I was surprised to see them get all that shit in one box. So that's going to be pretty nice. Hopefully, I get to go pick that up. Everything's going to be all in one box. I'll tell you guys right now, there's 66 items in that fucking box that I ordered. So I'm telling you, I took $800, and I didn't mean to. It just fucking happened. But I got some merch from them. I think I got 5 or 6 T-shirts. Shit, man. Got a bunch of stickers, man. Cause I do like some of them Severin stickers. I got a couple of them already. Shit, man. What else? Just miscellaneous merch. But yeah, I think I bought some of the replacement cases. I bought 3 of the black double disc cases. Were they like $3 a piece or something like that? I can't remember. I got 3 of those. I think the single disc ones were sold out, but I went to go back in to order some more of those double disc black cases, and they were sold out. Unfortunately, I actually just looked at their website a while ago, and now they have them back in stock. So I'm gonna have to work on getting some more of those. That's one thing I will say I like about Severin is those black cases. Just like Vinegar Syndrome, I'm so glad they left those shitty blue cases that we're so sick and tired of fucking seeing, and they went to those clear cases, so you can really enjoy the reversible art that they're putting in there, and it's nice to see Severin do black cases. I do realize that with black cases you can't really see the reverse art after you lift the disc out, but hey, fucking pick a side, motherfucker. Just fucking pick the art you're comfortable with. If it does have fucking double-sided art, man, just flip it to what you want it to be and let it be at that. So at least they're using those black cases, and I'll tell you right now, they look fucking nice. If anybody's watching this and you're kind of unfamiliar with Severin, which they've released a lot in those blue cases, and I think now they're primarily the last few years maybe they've been working on just using the black cases. That is one of them, guys. I'll try to hold that up right there. I love them. They look great. This is Tales of the Uncanny. If you guys are unfamiliar with this, it's basically a documentary about anthologies. Great. It's a great fucking movie too. This was filmed pretty much at the beginning of COVID. Pretty much the whole movie is a lot of interviews. A lot of well-known people in here talking about some of their favorite anthologies. Going over the history and filmography of anthologies. If you got the 2-disc, which is, I should say this is the extremely limited bonus. edition, which includes a second Blu-ray that includes Edgar Allan Poe's Master of Horror. I know a lot of the limited editions tend to go kind of quick sometimes, or sometimes they'll actually. I don't know how their practice is on that. I don't know if they just print so many at first and then they sell out. It says sometimes they'll say limited to 2,000, but I bought a bunch during the sale that said limited to 2,000. I don't know if they just didn't sell well for Severin, or maybe they just printed up more later on. I have no idea. But I will tell you guys, even if you can't get the 2-disc edition, which is missing that Edgar Allan Poe disc right there, that Master of Horror, that disc is all you need right there. That's good stuff. And even on that, you get 2 movies. You get 2 movies on that, as well as the documentary. So I was very fortunate enough to get on Diabolic one day, and I was very interested in this after I saw a YouTuber review it. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm definitely going to give this a chance. And I went to go on Diabolic, and he had a regular edition sitting there, and then he had the 2-disc limited edition set sitting there. And this one was only like a $2 difference from the regular release, just with the 1 disc in it. Grabbed it, messaged Cody right quick, and I was like, damn, dude, like, I can't believe Diabolic actually still had one of those. Like, I think they only got like 2 left, though, in stock. And he was like, fuck, man, I completely missed out on that fucking release. I went right in there, ordered him one right quick, and I was like, don't even worry about it, brother. It's coming to you. So, Cody, I'm glad I did get a chance to get that to you. Another one I got right here for Cody. This is one we checked out on Joe Bob Briggs, and just fucking, we was digging the hell out of this. That's Day of the Beast. This is the 4K UHD set. I bought him the Blu-ray with slipcover. I was initially going to send him this one, but the slipcover got a little fucking banged up in transit, and I didn't want to send him something that had some crinkles and shit in it. I don't know how particular he is about all of his stuff and everything, and that kind of looks like it got crammed in a box a little bit too tight. And there was a lot of stress applied to that slipcover, but I was very glad to pick this up for him. I was watching on Joe Bob Briggs during the season when he premiered it, and Cody was definitely digging the hell out of it, and I was too. And, got on Orbit DVD and grabbed a 4K UHD copy and a Blu-ray copy, and I sent that right to him. So very, very glad to send him those movies. Yeah, guys, I can't wait for that fucking just super excited for that Severin Films box to get here. Like I said, guys, I've never placed an order that big before. I've done some killer fucking orders, man, through Scream Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow Video. But I've never dumped fucking, especially that, nowhere close to that money. I'd say, like Scream Factory, I think I might have placed like a $400 order, which I just did that not too long ago with that Halloween 1 through 5 set with the whole bundle. Of course, I had to throw the Elvira movie in there with the Long Dark. That shit came up to almost $400 for all that shit. Hell, the Halloween bundle by itself was $300 plus tax if you wanted the pins and everything, which I just went ahead and went for it because I'm such a sucker. But I've definitely spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars during the sales, but I ain't never dropped no fucking $800. It was exactly $800.50, just so I'm not lying. But I did, though. I fucking went in there and I placed, I think it was 6 orders altogether. And man, that first order alone I placed was $400. Went back. I had no intention of going back. I was talking. I made my order. Messaged Donato while sitting back here that Friday night when the sale was going on. And I was asking him, I was like, I got a little bit of money to play with, even though I just spent fucking $400, but is there any fucking titles you could recommend me? Because he knows a lot more about Severin than I do. And I was like, tell you what, man, like, just tell me, like, your top 5 that like, you're like, dude, like, you'll love the hell out of this. I've seen this. It's good. So he sent me, like, the top 5. And I put those in a cart, and I was like, you know what? I could swing that. I could probably swing a little bit more, too. So how about give me another top 5 kind of thing. We'll make this a top 10 list. So he gave me 5, so I put all 10 of those, those top 10 he gave me together in a cart. And I think I might have threw in, it was a Christopher Lee film. I think that was Count Dracula. I threw that in there as a kind of like a bonus to that order, and then grabbed the $3 Christopher Lee sticker at the end. So that was order number 2. I think that was like $200. Yeah, it was like $200. Yeah, $200. I was already sitting at like $600. And then the next ones I placed, was like a $50 order, then a $75 order, then a $60 order, and then I walked back in there like last minute and spent $15 on my 6th order for Cruel Jaws because Alan picked it up, and I was like, fuck, I might as well go ahead and grab it so I can watch it with him. But guys, if you're still sticking around with me here at the 30-minute mark, just listen to me sit on my couch, you know, blab away about sales and boutique labels and all that shit. Kudos to you. If you made it this far, just you know, in the comment section, just fucking type warrior, because that's exactly what you are. The perseverance for sticking around listening to me go at it. So made it to the 30-minute mark, type the word warrior, and I'll hit you back and praise you for sticking around this long. But I'm very excited, man. When I got that notification, I was already, as soon as the sale ended, they kind of put this note up on there on Severn Films saying, you know, like, we'll try to get to your orders as quick as possible, but please allow us anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks to ship your order. And I was like, well, you know, Vinegar Syndrome, I can, you know, as soon as the sale ends, it's usually from the day that sale ends, I usually get my order exactly a month later, or maybe just 2 or 3 days before it becomes a full month. So I was like, with Severn Films, probably going to be no different. So I'll go that route. Ain't gonna be no big deal. I'll have some patience. But then they said 4 to 6 weeks, and I was like, yeah, watch me be one of those. Let's get it, you know, fucking 6 weeks later, then I'll get the notification saying they just shipped my order. But thankfully, you know, I think you know, this last Tuesday was made it 3 weeks since the sale ends. So this Tuesday coming up makes it 4 weeks. So we're pretty much looking at pretty much a month. So it says I'm supposed to be getting that Wednesday next week. So it's fine by me. Can't wait to get that box though, and guys, I promise you, I won't open it or nothing. I'll come straight back here to the movie room, hit record on this right here. Now I'll open that box right in front of you, pull it all out one by one. I will give you the heads up though. I bought a lot of, like I said, did buy a lot of merch. Bought like, you know, like I think there was like 5 t-shirts I bought. I bought a tank top for the missus in there. You know, bought a ton of fucking stickers. I don't know if I'm pretty sure anybody who's familiar with Severn Films, you know, you go ahead, you add your stuff to your cart, you go to checkout. Well, when you're in the checkout, at the bottom they bring up this big long list of stickers that they have that you can buy if you want. And I was going through there buying all kinds of stuff. I bet you I probably spent just $20 alone just in stickers. I bought a fucking Cruel Jaws toilet decal for $5. I have no idea why I bought that, but who knows if I'm actually going to put that on my fucking toilet there in my movie room bathroom, or it could just be a nice little fucking piece I might just put up on the wall or something. So yeah, a lot of stickers. Like I said, got those 5 shirts, that tank top. I think I got like some fake fangs they had on there, but I like the package it was in. It was only $1. Probably gonna like tack that on the shelf over there for my little Severn section I'm gonna make. I bought a Saint Bernard patch that was like $2. And I saw Satan Sadist patch too that was $2 just a while ago on the website, and I was like, fuck, I don't remember seeing that during the sale, because I definitely would have threw that in there just for $2. I'd have grabbed it. But a lot of movies. Like I said, guys, Donato gave me those recommendations of those top 10. So I grabbed every one of those, and man, I went crazy. Very interested to see those Video Nasties volumes too. I know Alan grabbed those as well. It's volume 1 and volume 2. They're separated in volumes, and they were $15 a piece. And I look back at the site now, and they're like $22 a piece now. So that was nice, man. I was like, you know, save $7 on each one, so save $14 altogether buying. Basically, you fucking pretty much kind of like, well, not really. Can't say that. Get your math right, Johnny. But hey, you know, that's saving $14 right there between the both of them. Got a lot of movies too that were even with the slips that were discounted. I think I got like Massacre in Dinosaur Valley, like $16.50. They had Fulci for Fake on there with that slipcover still available. I think that was like $17.50. Grab that thing. Yeah, man, a bunch of shit. So like I said, guys, I can't wait to get that box, man. I was super excited to get that Vinegar Syndrome box a couple weeks ago. I did a video for that, so if you guys did by any chance miss out on that video, please go back and take a look at that video. I'll put some time and effort into that video. I think I had to make it in 2 parts just because I was so excited. I was trying to go over each film, and I was just drooling all over shit. But y'all know me. I take my time with shit. I probably should speed things up and actually go a little bit faster sometimes, because I do know like the shorter length videos that I put up, they usually get a lot more views, but then those videos I'm turning into like they're like an hour long a piece and there's 2 or 3 parts for them. And the first video might get, you know, the majority of views, but then part 2 and part 3 is just, oh, I think everybody just probably gets fucking sick and fed up with listening to me or looking at me after, you know, part 1. But guys, like I said, I always just take my time with shit. I try to be descriptive as I can. But I had a lot of fun though, man. When I first started my YouTube channel, that was the whole reason. I mean, I had just 2 perfect reasons to start my YouTube channel last year in 2020. And that was around this time because I just got like that year celebration little thing, notification from YouTube. I'm saying happy first year. And not to mention Cody Donato and all them hit me up and everything telling me happy first year. I just got 2 packages in that day, and it was the Halfway to Black Friday sale for Vinegar Syndrome. So I unboxed that on my channel. And also I got a package that day as well from Frank Fulci over, and I believe he's in New York. I'd bought 2 Arrow video titles from him. Big fan of his channel. Guys, I haven't talked to Frank in so long. It's a fucking shame. But guys, definitely go check out Frank Fulci's channel. He's fucking awesome, man. God almighty, just watching his videos alone, I have spent some money. If I'd have never stumbled across him and Toddy Walnuts, there's no telling what else I'd have probably spent my money on. Because I'd have probably got into something, some kind of consumerish kind of habit. Who knows? But yeah, stumbling across those guys. I've been watching Toddy Walnuts for a few years. And then, Frank, I think he's going on, I think it's about, 2 years now he's been rocking his YouTube channel. I remember when I first found him, I went all the way back to his very first video, and he was doing videos like only on Sundays, like just 1 video a week. And he'd take all of his stuff that he got together that week and just unbox everything and run through it. And I just can't tell you, it came to a point where I went all the way back at the beginning, and I didn't even know half this shit had come out, and I was literally just sitting there with a pen and a fucking piece of paper writing this shit down, and then getting on my phone and looking it up, because I'm like, damn, like, he's got that, I want it. Didn't even know that was out there. But, yeah. Fucking Frank's a cool dude, man. Cool fucking dude. Y'all go check him out. That's Frank Fulci. Great YouTube channel. But, yeah, I was super excited to see Alan jump in on that Vinegar Syndrome sale. I know Alan had only just maybe a handful of titles from Vinegar Syndrome before he jumped in on this Halfway to Black Friday sale. And man, he just went fucking, him and Donato both went just goddamn crazy. Those guys were pretty much just telling me like what they spent. I was like, wow, man, like y'all got some, I think they got like, those subscriptions where they get those titles every month and all that shit. And I was just like, man, that's a lot of money up front. Unfortunately for me, I just can't do that. But damn, man, kudos to y'all for being, with that financial status to be able to do that. And not to mention, buying those subscriptions. But damn it, the amount of titles they both bought. Fuck, man. I would really like to see Donato do an overhaul video for his collection. I know Donato stays busy now though and everything. It's been a long time since we got a video from him on YouTube, and I know he was talking about doing another video. Just don't want to be that guy to keep hitting him up, be like, hey, where's your fucking video at? And I don't want to be annoying and shit, but do miss Donato releasing his new content though. Love the hell out of his channel, and definitely like to see him find some free time to get back to that. That's for sure. So I missed the hell out of him. But yeah, guys, fucking Alan though, he went all out on that Vinegar Syndrome sale. He got bit hard, and shit, man, I know he was on that Severin website too, and he was grabbing some stuff here and there. I forgot exactly all what he ordered, but I know he got a few things coming though. Yeah, guys, like I said, I just don't know. From what I have seen of Severin, I like them, man. I dig their shit. There's a few things I could probably say I'd like to see him change about some shit, but it is what it is. That's with every company though. There's not one up there that's just absolutely 100% perfect. Yeah. Not knowing a whole lot about Severin and other than what I got, plus, some trustworthy friends, and plus, listening to, especially if you guys are YouTubers watching this, listening to some of you guys I'm going over some of Severn's products. Um, yeah, I think, what was that? I'm trying to think of the first Severn release that I bought. I think my wife bought me the Changeling right there, the 2 disc limited edition with slipcover as a gift one year. And I don't know if she bought that from the actual Severn website or whether she got that from Amazon or not, but I remember getting that. And I bought a Burial Ground from Turi, T Money, for anybody who knows him on here. Another great YouTuber. Got Burial Grounds. Great releases right there. Bought, of course, Horror Express too. I think I got that one from, like, what is that book? Shit, Hamilton Books. I found that on there for like a really cheap price. Grabbed that. 2 disc set. Horror Express is just a great fucking film, though. I know. I think even Arrow Videos put that out. I need to look into their release too, because I'm all about double dipping on different companies. I was at a convention. Got to meet Brad and another associate of Vinegar Syndrome while they had a little booth set up there. I say a little booth, but man, they brought some fucking product to the table. That's for sure. I bought. They actually had the House of Seven Corpses on the table, and I was even asking. I was like, wow, like y'all got like a few Severn titles like sitting on your table. Like, I thought y'all just sold just Vinegar Syndrome stuff. He's like, no, no, no. Like, some of these, like, we sell other boutique label stuff too, and even sometimes we actually even help Severn put some of the features together and stuff like that. And I believe he said that for the House of Seven Corpses, they may have helped with a feature, or I'm not sure if it was the restoration. I have no idea, but looks like they definitely helped with that in some way. So I'd had those for a while, and just recently just got that Day of the Beast 4K. I have watched that. That thing looks amazing. Even though that film's not really old, I think that film's like from the 90s, maybe mid 90s or something like that. That 4K disc definitely looks good in it. Not saying nothing bad about the Blu-ray, because I popped that in there too. It's you know, fucking looks great. Like I said, guys, that Tales of Uncanny. Now I've had that for a couple months now. That thing is awesome. Definitely need to pop in that limited edition disc though, and actually I need to pop in the first disc again and watch those 2 films that's actually on there, because they're anthology films. So you get 3 movies plus the documentary itself. Fucking Severn just loading it down. I did order. What's this? I got this from Diabolic not too long ago. It was a couple months ago. That is Wax Mask with the slipcover right there. This does include this is the Blu-ray. It has the CD soundtrack in there, and it has a little card in there for all the CD track listing names on there. And just sadly, I just haven't gotten around to watch this shit. And everybody keeps telling me, like, damn, dude, like, that's an awesome flick right there. As I was kind of doing my homework on it, it seems like Lucio Fulci was going to do this movie. Unfortunately, he was going to direct this movie, but unfortunately, his health kind of took a turn for the worse, and that didn't happen. And I think I think Fulci and Argento had agreed to finally work on a movie together, even though there was some bitterness between the both of them. You know, I'm not sure exactly. That could be just gossip, could be just some online bullshit, but anyway, I believe it was Dario Argento definitely stepped in. He got a different director though. He didn't direct this. It's directed by Sergio Stivalotti. Probably said that name wrong. Yeah, guys, that is Wax Mask. They had this one during that Severn sale too for a good price. I think it was like, I overpaid for this for sure. I think I bought this through Diabolic. I could have waited a little while and got it a lot cheaper, but I think I paid like almost like $25 for this on Diabolic, and the Severn sale had it with the slip, 2 disc set, the whole 9 yards for like $17. You know, live and learn, man. Yeah, guys, like I was telling you, that's the one my wife bought me right there. I do believe that there's a replacement disc for this thing, so I probably need to look into Severn's replacement disc program, because I probably do have the one that has the defective disc in it. I definitely need to look into that though. Definitely done got to the point where I've replaced everything that Scream's ever done for replacement disc. I got to work on getting that Donnie Darko replacement disc from Arrow Video apparently. So I got to work on that Donnie Darko Arrow Video 4K disc replacement program, and I got to look into this one. I think that's the only 2 I need to worry about now at this point. That's that Day of the Beast I showed you, Tales of the Uncanny. This is the one I bought from Turi I was telling you about back in the day, Burial Ground. I think I bought this one in Deathline from Blue Underground from Turi. Might have bought a few other things from him, I just can't remember at the moment. But guys, they even had this one during the Severin sale. Like, the slipcover was still available for it. I don't know whether they just printed more or found more. I have no idea. But I think this thing was only like $15 during the sale. So that's cool as hell. Like I said, guys, I got that one from Hamilton Books. That's Horror Express. Blu-ray DVD combo. And guys, like I said before, this is when Severin was doing their blue cases for their releases. I do have, like I said, I ordered those 3 double disc black cases, replacement cases from them. So I'm going to swap this one out, as well as this one right here. Bought this one for Brad Henderson at the Vinegar Syndrome booth during the convention. That is the House of Seven Corpses. I need to revisit this. As soon as I got done, I spent the whole weekend at that convention at the hotel partying, drinking, and all that good stuff. Bought a bunch of stuff from Brad on Sunday. I saved up a good bit of money to buy a bunch of merch. I really didn't buy a whole lot of nothing. I wasn't about to pay a lot of people $50 for an autograph and shit like that. So I got a few pictures, got some photo ops done, and I had a good bit of money left over, so I just went over there and bought a bunch of shit from Vinegar Syndrome. And this was one of them that was in the stack. But like I said, guys, I'll use one of those black cases to replace that one with. I just got this from Orbit DVD not too long ago. Still waiting to watch this with none other than Mr. Cody. And I know Donato, I believe he's picked this up as well because I saw it on his shelf. But that is Santa Sangre. This is, from what I hear, one of the most bizarre fucking movies that this director's ever done. Jodorowsky. No Arrow Video put out a box set of his movies. I planned on trying to look into picking up, and maybe I will after I watch this one. But from what I hear, this movie was not in that Arrow Video set, and yeah, a lot of people love the hell out of this. I do know that Severin probably definitely did sell a lot of these. It's relatively new, so they did not discount this title. This was like $45 on the site. This is 4K UHD. You can get a Blu-ray as well. They even made a fucking DVD copy. So Severin covers all their angles with formats, which is that's not fucking bad. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to check that out. From what I hear, though, it's it's one of those fucking films. This is not your average film. It's very fucking bizarre, and from what I could tell of it, because I try to stay away from trailers and everything else, it's got like a very artsy looking kind of feel to it. So I'm not sure. Can't wait to check it out though. But I do know the owner of Severin, though. This is one of his favorite films by Jodorowsky. So Jodorowsky, I don't know. Whatever. Fucking probably pronouncing that wrong. I usually do. Yeah, guys, I think this should. Yeah, it's a 4-disc set. 4K UHD and Blu-ray. There's tons of special features, and the last disc, disc 4, even includes the Santa Sangre original soundtrack. So man, that's cool as hell. I'm noticing a lot of the Severin films, the 2-disc limited edition sets on there. If you look at the descriptions on there, usually that second disc, for the most part of the time, is the CD soundtrack. I know was that Changeling. That one comes with a CD soundtrack wax mask as well. I'm trying to think. Day of the Beast is just 4K and then a Blu-ray. Burial Ground was just 1 disc, I think. I could be wrong on that. I do know that Horror Express and House of Seven Corpses is just Blu-ray DVD. So, almost 50 minutes in, guys, and we're just rambling. But here's one that I bought from Severin Films right before the sale took place because I knew that this wasn't going to be on sale anyway, and I had to have this. That is the Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee box set. Let me tell you, guys, this thing's got some weight to it. It's beautiful. You got Sherlock Holmes and the Deadly Necklace, Challenge the Devil, Crypt of the Vampire, Castle of the Living Castle of the Living Dead, The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, and the complete series of Theater Macabre. It's 8 Blu-rays and 1 CD soundtrack. I'm going to tell you guys, this thing is just, let's just see the back of it there. I don't know if you guys can see that really good. Pretty much kind of gives you a nice little synopsis right there. It tells you on the side it's a 9-disc set right there. 8 Blu-rays, 1 CD. Pull the top from the box. Pretty much opens up kind of like the Vinegar Syndrome sets. And what's really nice, everything got its individual case right there. And you got a nice big thick book right there to go with it. Not a hardback book, softback, of course. Yeah, guys. So yeah, there's like 6 of those fucking black cases right there. Some of those, I think the first 2 are like a 2 disc set. The series is a 2 disc set, and the other ones, I think it's like 1 or 2 of them's only a single disc. But there's a CD soundtrack, and then there's like a bonus disc in there for one of those films. Definitely need to dig into this thing. The only thing I've done so far is watch the Theater Macabre series. I think I watched like the first 8 or 9 episodes of the first disc in there. I can tell you some of those were hit or miss. That very first episode's a fucking sleeper, but I got to episode 2 and I was like, okay, I'm liking this. But definitely looking forward to checking out the movies on this. I saw Master Chaos do a review of this set. He was going through each title, and I know there was just some that he definitely was not feeling, and then there were some that he was like, yeah, it was a good watch. But anyway, guys, I mean, nobody else would have put this out, I guarantee you. Nobody would have went through the trouble to chase down these fucking movies and put them in a nice ass box set like that. It's a little pricey, so $105 on the Severin Films website, but I ordered it. It was like a couple weeks, maybe a month before the sale, and they sent it right to me. So I packaged it up very safely too. They put it in a box, filled that bitch to the brim with peanuts. They threw in like a Severin and an Intervision sticker for free. Just nice little tokens, and yeah. So got that one. Like I said, guys, that's really all I got from Severin right there. Not a whole lot, especially with like what you see behind me. Whenever it comes to Scream Factory, Arrow Video, Vinegar Syndrome, I've even got a pretty nice little 88 Films collection over there now. But when it comes to Severin, I just don't have a whole lot. But that's all about to change here in the next couple of days. That, like I said, guys, that $800 box I got coming's got 66 items in it. And like I said, guys, not all 66 items are movies, but there's shirts, stickers, and shit, but for the most part, it's movies. I bought a bunch of shit. I think I even bought a couple titles that Donato recommended from the Severin Kids line that they do. I think that was the Peanut Butter Solution. There was another one. I fucking forgot. It looks like an animation film. I can't remember. But I bought that. But I bought some crazy ass looking movies too. Definitely bought some cannibal movies, which I'm never usually in the mood to watch those, but I'm going to check them out and see what that's all about. Had to be in a certain mood for those kind of movies. I'm not one person just to come back here and be like, I'm always in a mood for Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox and fucking shit like that, or Necromantic 1 and 2. I appreciate those movies for what they are, don't get me wrong. It's just, I had to be in kind of a certain mood to want to watch those movies. But I did. I think I bought Eaten Alive, Primitives. Shit, man. Was Emmanuel and The Last Cannibal or something like that, which that was a recommendation from Donato. And he recommended another one there towards the end, which I even bought. So I think I got about a dozen recommendations, plus movies I'd already done ordered that he was like, fuck dude, you're going to love that. So, yeah, thanks to Donato. He helped me out a lot with that order. Cody, too, I think he was telling me to grab the Black Cat because he had it. He also had it, so we could watch that together. So I'll grab the Black Cat. They had the Uncanny on there, which I went ahead and grabbed that. Gotta have it, man. I think that's Peter Cushing that's in that. Why not? I'm gonna grab it. Was that Count Dracula, Christopher Lee? So I went ahead and grabbed that as well. Yeah, a good bit of shit though that was in that. Yeah, hopefully the box will come in pretty soon though. Like I said, guys, when it gets here, I'll be the first thing I do is bring it back here, hit record. Set the box down right here where everybody can see it. Cut the tape on top. Open it up. Let everybody look in that bitch. And I'll show you exactly what I got. But yeah, guys, I think we're just going to go ahead and call it a video. I think everybody's about to start waking up. It's about 5:15 in the morning. I don't know why everybody's up. But they are. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please, guys, do me a favor. Go and check out Alan's channel. That's Pops Movie Dungeon over on YouTube. Like I said, guys, he's only got a couple of subscribers. He's got about 24 right now, and I definitely want to see him do good and get those numbers up. I'm going to do a little contest for him coming up here in about 3 weeks. So hopefully we can get to 100 subscribers. I'm gonna hold a nice little giveaway, and we'll get that going for him because I want to see him get those numbers up. He puts a lot of time, a lot of effort, and he's spending a lot of money on the equipment that he's got going into that channel. between cameras, monitors, fucking microphones, lights, the whole 9 yards. Like, he's going all out. His shit looks fucking 80 times better than my shit, I can tell you that. But, so yeah, Alan, if you're watching, man, much love to you, man. Let's see, what else we got here? You know, of course, fucking Anthony, Donato, Cody, you know, you guys know I love you. But, guys, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You can just fucking, on a day you're not doing nothing, you're just sitting around relaxing, you want to listen to some nerd who's sitting in his movie room in bumfuck Georgia talking about stupid shit, hit the subscribe button. Be the perfect place for you. But yeah, guys, until next time, stay safe, be careful.